Ever found yourself locked out of your car, holding your key fob like it's some useless piece of plastic? Or maybe you've hit the start button only to realize your fob and your car are in the middle of a messy breakup. Don't worry, you're not alone. It happens to the best of us. But here's the good news. Today, I'm going to show you how to program your key fob like a pro. No dealership drama required. Oh, and before we dive in, let me spill a little tea. Some car brands, yes, I'm looking at you, Mercedes, love their exclusive tech. For those, you'll need a dealership to save the day. So, if you're rocking one of those, maybe hold off on the DIY vibe for now. And did you know there's one ridiculously simple reason your key fob might not be working? It's so obvious, yet so easy to miss. Stick around, and I'll tell you what it is. Because who wants the embarrassment of a facepalm moment in the middle of a parking lot? By the end of this video, not only will you be the key fob whisperer, but I'll also share a little trick that could save you time, cash, and a trip to that overpriced dealership. Let's start with programming a second or third key. Maybe there's a new driver in the family, or perhaps you just want a backup for those just-in-case moments. Either way, programming an extra key is often way easier than you'd think. Here's how to get it done without breaking a sweat. Step 1. Gather your keys and fob. Make sure your original key is nearby, along with the new key fob. But don't forget, if your car has that proprietary technology, like Mercedes, you'll need to go through the dealership for this part. Step 2. Enter the vehicle and close the doors. This step ensures that the car's system is ready for programming, and opening the doors mid-process can interrupt the sequence. Step 3. Insert the original key. Put your original key into the ignition. Don't start the car just yet. We're getting things ready to communicate with your fob. Step 4. Switch to the on position. Turn the key to on, not all the way to start. This powers up your car's system, prepping it to link with your new fob. Give it a few seconds to enter programming mode. Step 5. Program the new key fob. Now, press and hold the lock button on the new key fob within 10 seconds of turning the key to on. Hold it for a few seconds until you see the car lights blink or hear a chime, indicating that the key fob is registered. Step 6. Power down and test the fob. Turn the key off, remove it from the ignition, and test the new fob. Press the lock and unlock button. If the doors respond, you're done. If not, try the process again. Step 7. Program additional keys. If you're adding more fobs, repeat the process. Most cars can handle up to 4 or 5 keys, so go ahead and add those extras if needed. Now, let's move on to programming a single key. Maybe your only key is long gone, or you've picked up a used car and need to program a fresh fob. Don't sweat it. Most manufacturers have got you covered. Just keep in mind, you'll still need to have the key cut to fit your ignition before you can make it work. Here's how to handle it. Step 1. Gather your documents. Before you can cut or program a new key, you'll need proof of ownership, like your vehicle registration or title. Dealerships will also ask for your ID. Step 2. Choose your key specialist. Take your proof of ownership to a locksmith or dealership. While dealerships can be pricier, they have access to your car's key code, making the process smoother. A trusted locksmith can also do the job, usually for a lower price. Step 3. Get your key made. The locksmith or dealership will cut a new key based on your vehicle's VIN or key code, ensuring it fits your ignition cylinder. Step 4. Set up your new key. Once the key is cut, you'll need to program it. You can do this yourself using the same method outlined above, or let the dealership handle it. Either way, just follow the steps to turn the key to on, press the lock button, and wait for the car's lights to signal the fob is registered. Step 5. Give it a try. Test your new key by locking, unlocking the doors, or starting the car. If it works, you're all set. If not, just repeat the steps, making sure you follow everything carefully. Now, let's talk about programming for push-button starters. If you skipped the earlier part on how to program a key fob, you might want to go back and check it out first. It'll make this part a breeze. But if you're ready to dive in, let's get started. Step 1. Check your car's manual. Different manufacturers may have slightly different instructions for programming keys with push-button starters. If you don't have the manual, don't worry. I've got you covered with a general guide. Step 2. Get the car into programming mode. Now, here's a step you can't skip. To do this, insert the old key fob into the ignition slot, if it's a hybrid system, or simply press the start button without pressing the brake. This should put your car in a special mode that allows you to add or program a new key. If you don't do this, your key fob won't be able to sync up with your car. Step 3. Program the new key. Press the lock button on your new key fob. Your car will communicate with it, and in a few seconds, should recognize it with a light flash or chime. Step 4. Give it a try. Test the new key by pressing the push button start. If everything's good, the car should turn on and the fob will unlock the doors. Step 5. Repeat if necessary. If it doesn't work on the first try, don't worry. Repeat the process. Sometimes it takes a couple of attempts for the car to register the fob. There's still one more key programming situation we need to cover that often confuses people. Finally, let's wrap it up with programming a digital key. If you've mastered how to program a key fob, it's time to step into the future with a digital key. Here's how you can set one up for your car. Step 1. Check for compatibility. Make sure your car supports digital keys. High-end brands like BMW, Audi, and Tesla often feature this technology, but not all models do. Step 2. Install the manufacturer's app. Download the app that works with your car. For example, BMW uses the BMW Connected app, and Tesla uses the Tesla app. Step 3. Pair your device with the car. Turn on your car, ensure Bluetooth is enabled on your phone, and follow the prompts in the app to sync your phone or smartwatch to your vehicle. Step 4. Activate the digital key. In the app, you'll find an option to program or add a new key. Once you select this, follow the on-screen prompts to confirm your identity. Some apps might ask you to enter a code or even verify your identity through your fingerprint or facial recognition. Once this is done, your phone or smartwatch should be set as the new key. Step 5. Test the digital key. Try unlocking and starting the car using your phone or smartwatch. If everything works, you've successfully programmed your digital key. Step 6. Troubleshoot if necessary. If it's not working, ensure Bluetooth is connected or reset the key in the app. If it still doesn't sync, a dealer may need to get involved to finalize the process. Remember that common issue I mentioned earlier? It's your key fob battery. Many people overlook this simple fix and end up frustrated when their fob suddenly stops working. To replace it, just open up the back of the fob. Take out the old battery and pop in a new one. It's quick, easy, and can save you a lot of hassle down the road. So, now you know how to program a key fob like a pro. Remember, checking the battery is key. If this video helped, don't forget to hit subscribe for more helpful tips. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.